Mattias, can you speak about your team's resilience displayed last night and what kind of happened from the first intermission onwards?
Yeah, obviously we came out not the way we liked. Wasn't our game. I didn't think that was a reflection of how we have played in this series either. But it's going to happen, and you have to come together as a team and respond. And I thought we did that really well in the second. I think as bad of the first one it was, as good of a second one it was. So kind of a wash there, and then a battle to grind it out. So I think kudos to everybody in the room. I think it speaks of the experience we have too, knowing that in the playoffs this happens. It's probably something we wouldn't like on a regular basis, but at times you have to grind some games out, and we did that last night.
It's not an easy situation for Jack Campbell to come in. I mean, he hasn't played an important game like this in quite some time, and yet he showed up for you guys. Can you just talk about his character and your impressions of him as a teammate and what he did last night?
Yeah, so happy for him. I think he's a tremendous teammate. Always positive, always wants the guys to do well, and whether he's in or not playing, he's been a tremendous guy to have on our team, and for him to come in. And I mean, he made some really big stops for us, and some breakaways and what have you. So just super happy for him. I think he's really deserved it. He's worked hard, even though he hasn't been in the lineup. So. Again, he's a veteran. He knows he's been around, and for him to get the opportunity to come in and do well is just awesome to see.
Is just the way you won last night, the big comeback, winning in overtime after losing two in overtime, can it have any sort of a slingshot effect for Game 5?
Yeah, let's hope for that. I mean, I know again this is playoffs. We've been on the back end of two OT losses here, so and we've regrouped and came back stronger. So. I mean, obviously it feels better waking up with a win than a loss today, and we'll build forward on that. And I think as far as this series has gone, we've learned a lot about our group and who we are and what I guess what our strengths and weaknesses are. So so far so good, but hopefully we can keep it going.
How would you assess the 5-on-5? I mean, more goal production, but gave up some too early. So how can you assess that?
I think the 5-on-5 has been really good throughout the series. Obviously, again, the first period yesterday is kind of a one-off. I don't think we've played to that standard at all this series. So counting out that first period, I think 5-on-5 has been really good. I think we've been dominating. I guess our problem has been the penalties and the I guess not staying 5-on-5. So so far I think we've done a good job and got to keep doing that.
When you were in Nashville, obviously Leon got you, and there's Conor. What did you know about Bouchard? I mean, this has been a bit of a coming out for him here in the playoffs. He's your partner. You're watching a progression right in front of your eyes. Are you a little bit surprised, or did you have much of a read before? Where were you at with him, and what are you seeing right now?
I did not know much about him coming here at all. I just got the chance to play with him, and I can see the talent. I mean, he's such a raw offensive talent, and he just sees the ice really well, and just it's great to see because you can see. I saw the first couple of games. He was just scratching the surface of something that's could be a tremendous superstar in this league. I mean, he's just got everything for him. It's just some you gotta round out his game a little bit, I guess, and I think he's done that at a rapid pace. And as I've gotten here, I think he's taking steps every night, and he keeps showing it in the playoffs, which is the biggest stage where it's the hardest to be an offensive defenseman. So he's been great for us.
This is your first playoff here in Edmonton. I have to ask about the fans. I know what it's like to play inside of Rogers Place, but I'm not sure if you've seen the videos of the plaza and the sold-out watch parties inside Rogers Place. Just what the commitment from the fans during this playoff run has meant to you.
Yeah, it's so cool to watch. I mean, as you're saying, there's only so many seats in our arena that we can feel, but seeing the outside watch part, like it's first round, right, and it's still there, and the fans are so excited, and it's been really cool to come here as a new guy coming in Edmonton and see how passionate everybody is about hockey.